Stop sparring. Stop sparring right now. I'm not saying forever, but you should introduce like where you're, what we call combo for combo sparring. It's a non-competitive form of sparring. The goal, you actually want your sparring partner to be successful. You're not trying to shut every single thing that he does down. Obviously, sparring is an important thing to do. We're talking about what we call like combo for combo sparring or tit for tat or one-on-one or something like that. If you've drilled any kind of boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, MMA, any kind of striking, if you've drilled it, you're familiar with, say coach tells you the combo is 1, 2, 3, low kick. So I would go 1, 2, 3, low kick. Nate would come back, 1, 2, 3, low kick. So combo for combo sparring is like the next step up from that, and the idea is that we can do whatever combo we want. You know, we can do whatever our thing is. I don't have to do exactly what Nate does. Nate doesn't have to do what I do, but we get to practice on a live human being without hurting each other. So say I want to work on my left kick a lot. I go boom, boom, bing, left kick. Nate would come back with whatever. Boom, boom, hey, hey, good. You can practice defense a little bit, but if Nate goes to like, he does his combo, and I'm like excessively defending all this stuff, he doesn't ever get a chance to practice being good at anything. You know, and it just becomes, again, whoever's better beating on the person who's not as good, or whoever's bigger beating on the smaller person. In real life, Jim just kicks me one time and I go flying. But this gives us opportunity to both, like we have a bunch of different sizes and skill levels in here. So this gives us opportunity to practice. We're not practicing our defense as much as we're allowing them a chance to practice their offense. So I go, boom, boom. And you can throw head kicks, you can throw spinning stuff, you can even practice your, elbows, stuff like that. You can practice like riskier stuff because you kind of know what that guy's going to do. He's not going to zig when he should have zagged. The other thing, this allows us to get like a lot of reps in, like a lot of conditioning in, both conditioning in the sense of like cardiovascular conditioning. You can come back kind of fast. If you've been going with a guy for a while, right, you can pick up that pace. And none of us are getting hurt, but it's also conditioning for our body, because if you have to brace and take these kicks, right? And these leg kicks, and he's going to come back. And it gives me a chance to get used to that impact, because like what we don't want is to go into sparring totally green and new, and the first time you get leg kicked, right? And then you start doing like this, and you don't have a chance to actually like practice the correct way because you're worried about getting hit. Now there's going to be people that comment and say like, oh, it's not realistic, right? Well, who teaches? Who's like, what animal teaches a like? Does a wolf teach his cubs to hunt by like, if they mess up the first time, they get killed or they starve? Like, no, you should be allowed to make mistakes. That's how you learn. That hand. This hand.
Circle.
You have to be able to make mistakes so that you can learn. And if you get punished with death every time you make a mistake,
you ain't gonna want to swing.
You're not gonna want to try anything, and you're gonna get stuck in this, turning away, or if you do land anything, it's gonna be because you're trying to land like a big, like, you know, new guys are big about this, like, shit, like, because they're desperately just trying to like get their glove to you. But if Nate gives me a good human punching bag to work with, and he trusts me and knows that I know how to control myself, right? I can practice all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. Higher level guys are always closer to each other than lower level guys. The lower level you are, the further away you are. Yeah. So you get to practice being in there and actually like, boom. And there's
it's comfort.
It's getting you comfortable
with taking a punch.
With taking a punch.
And the next lesson is throwing one
we
back.
Turn it up a little. This would be the equivalent of like flow rolling and grappling, which is another thing. I guess since I'm not qualified to speak on it, a lot of people struggle with what that concept means. But the basic idea is you're there for your partner to help him get better, not compete or score points on him. Yeah, you should have done that again. So boom, bang, bop, bang, yeah. Or the hook, go to kick again. Boom, hook, boom, kick, bang, yeah, like that. Do it again. There you go. Very good. The idea is we can be like more creative. We can do things that we wouldn't typically do. Like we don't have to stick to our best stuff. You can practice your second best, third best, and last best stuff with a human. And if you build trust and you can go light with people, they'll let you get away with more. I can practice elbows when you can't really, it's hard to practice those live. I can practice goofy techniques that I'm not sure would work. Stuff I've just theorized in my mind and I'm trying to make work. But when I'm just worried about attacking and not worrying about getting countered, there's downsides to that, obviously. But the upside is I don't feel so much stress. I don't feel so competitive. Like I have to land something right now.